Book 233, Voss by Patrick White, Nobel Prize in Literature, 1973. Patrick White's Voss is a powerful, unsettling novel about ambition, isolation, and the spiritual cost of trying to conquer the unknown. The book follows Johann Ulrich Voss, a German visionary who sets out to cross the unforgiving Australian interior, driven by a belief that human will and intellect can dominate nature. From the beginning, Voss carries a dangerous conviction. He had a sense of destiny, which he mistook for superiority. At first glance, Voss appears to be an epic of exploration. Voss assembles an expedition filled with fragile alliances and unspoken tensions and marches into the vast, hostile desert. Yet White is far less interested in physical geography than in inner landscapes. As the journey progresses, the desert strips the men of illusion, exposing pride, fear, and moral weakness. Hunger, madness, and death follow, not as dramatic spectacle, but as inevitable consequences of human arrogance. White reminds us that the land itself was indifferent, and that it is the explorer's inner blindness that proves fatal. Running parallel to the expedition is the quiet, intense relationship between Voss and Laura Trevelyan, a woman he barely knows, but with whom he shares a profound, almost mystical bond. Though they are separated by thousands of miles, their connection unfolds through thought rather than action. Laura, introspective and restrained, becomes Voss's spiritual counterpart, his mirror, and ultimately, his moral judge. Where Voss seeks transcendence through domination, Laura achieves it through self-knowledge and endurance. She understands what Voss cannot. Knowledge is never a matter of pride, but of humility. White's prose is demanding but luminous. He rejects easy heroism and instead portrays Voss as a tragic figure, consumed by his own myth. As Voss's physical strength fades, his certainty collapses. In one of the novel's central insights, White suggests that the greatest danger is not the wilderness, but the human desire to impose meaning where none exists. To be defeated was not the worst. The worst was to believe oneself invincible. Voss is not a comforting novel. It challenges the romantic idea of exploration and exposes the violence hidden within ambition. Patrick White shows that conquest of land, of others, of self, is often a form of blindness. True understanding, the novel implies, lies not in mastering the world, but in accepting human limitation. As Laura reflects late in the novel, it is in suffering that the soul learns to see.